contractions. So contractions are a quick way to speak and to spell. So it's a contraction is a combination of two words into one. It's not a compound word. A compound word are two complete words that are just pushed together, like lipstick, fireman, sandbox. A contraction is you're altering the spelling of the second word, such as I'd for I would, can't for cannot. So a contraction is two words that are put together, and an altered spelling happens on the second letter. Second word. Some letters are removed, and then an apostrophe is put in the place of those removed letters. Are you about to get your mind blown? You're gonna love this. All right, let me pull up my whiteboard here. So there are 4 things to remember when you're spelling a contraction. The first thing is you're going to change the second word. So if you have 2 words that you're going to combine, such as he's, he is, you're going to change the second word. I'm going to actually spell that all out in case you are taking notes, so that you can know what you mean after class. So you're going to change the second word. Second rule is like, how do you change the second word? What do you do? Well, here's what you do. You remove the vowel and everything in front of it. So I'm not done. There's 4 steps. So if you're going to change the second word, these 2 things have to be done together, right? So you're going to change the second word, and then how are you going to change it? You're going to remove the first vowel and everything in front of it. Next, 3. You're going to replace what you removed with an apostrophe. Let's practice saying this word correctly, by the way. This A sounds like a schwa. This O is spelling the ah sound. This O is spelling the sound, schwa again. This E is long. Apostrophe. This PH is making the F sound. Apostrophe. This syllable is accented. We're going to learn about accents in reading class after this class. Apostrophe. Apostrophe. And then the 4th step is you just squish both words together. So change the second word. Remove the first vowel and everything in front of it. Replace what you removed with an apostrophe and squish the 2 words together. You want some examples? All right. He plus is. So second word, remove the first vowel and everything in front of it. Replace it with an apostrophe. Squish it together. He's. Let's do had not. Had, oh, not is, never mind. Not is an, there are a couple exceptions that I'm going to teach you about in a second. We and are. Change the second word, take out the first vowel and anything in front of it, if there is anything there. Replace it with an apostrophe and squeeze it together. This is an important word to know how to spell. Let me make it look better. Because if you leave out the apostrophe, it turns into the word were. With the apostrophe there, you know it is 2 words combined. They just left out the A. So it's a combination of we are. It's a we're. And here's the thing with contractions. You have to say the first word as if it were by itself. So the sound of the first word doesn't change. Okay? So it's we're, not were. Let me give you one more example. How about she and will? So second word, first vowel and everything in front of it, replace it with an apostrophe, squeeze it together, she'll. If you don't have the apostrophe, then all of a sudden it turns into shell. But with that apostrophe there, we know that we pronounce that first word as if it were alone, she'll. Yeah? Please put a word in the Q&A on how you're feeling so far about what you've just learned in the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes. How are you feeling about what you're learning so far? Okay. All right. So do you know what the 4 steps are? I'm going to erase them one at a time. So look at, I'm going to erase number 1. So the first step, change the second word, remove the first vowel. This should have been a first right there. If you're taking notes, write the word first right there. Remove the first vowel and everything in front of it. Replace what was removed with an apostrophe and squish the 2 words together. Okay, now I'm going to erase the second rule. So step number 1, see if you can say it with me. Change the second word. Remove the first vowel and everything in front of it. Replace what was removed with an apostrophe and squish the 2 words together. Okay, I'm going to erase number 3. Step 1, change the second word. Remove the first vowel and everything in front of it. Replace what was removed with an apostrophe and squish the 2 words together. Okay, are you ready to say it all? Say it with me like you were teaching somebody else. You can do it. Ready? Number 1, change the second word. Remove the first vowel and everything that was in front of it. Replace what was removed with an apostrophe. Squish the 2 words together. You got it, didn't you? All right, so I want to show you a few exceptions. The word not. In the word not, usually you're just going to remove the O. Okay, so like in hadn't, you're just going to remove the O. Didn't, you're just going to remove the O. So in not is an exception. You just remove the first vowel, not everything in front of it. And then the word would, like if it is I would or he would, you remove everything except the D. Okay, those are 2 common exceptions. All right. Okay, let's practice. You ready? So I want to spell the word I've. I've. What are those 2 words? I plus have. So I change the second word, first vowel and everything in front of it, replace it with an apostrophe, squish it together, equals I've. Yeah, your word. You. Oh, by the way, fun fact. Did you notice we're using real words? We're going to use real words from now until the end of the year. Yeah. So everything that we've been learning since January, you didn't learn how to spell words, you learned how to spell so that you can spell any word. So now we're going to practice that. We're going to be spelling any word. And they're going to be hard and they're going to be long and you're going to be great at it starting next week or on next session on Wednesday. All right. So your word was what? It was you plus have. Go ahead and then put it in the Q&A so I can see. You plus have. So the word is you've. You've. You can do it, Monica. Good, Fatima. Nice, Sarah. Good, Beverly. Good, Word One. You guys are such fast learners. Nice, Layla. Yes. So we have you, which is going to stay the same. We change the second word, take out the first vowel and everything in front of it, squish it together, replacing it with an apostrophe. You can't forget this part. And then you squish it. Yeah. Okay, number 2. I want to spell the word weed, like we'd love to come. Think about the 2 words that are there, that are squished together. Weed. It's we and would. So we have we plus would. We're going to change the second word. Now in would, that's one of those rule breakers. You take out everything except the D. So the word is weed. We'd love to come. Your word is I'd. What are the 2 words in I'd? I would. So go ahead and change that into its contraction. And then put it in the Q&A. Yeah, exactly. So you just take out everything except the D, replace it with an apostrophe, put it in the, squish it together. Good job. All right, next. Isn't. Isn't is short for is not, right? So is plus not. So here's the thing. I'm going to stop sharing so that you don't look at the screen. When you hear a contraction that you're trying to spell, it's important to be able to know what those 2 words are, because then you can change the second one and know what to change about it, right? So when you're hearing a contraction that you want to spell, the first step is to know what the 2 words are. So that's what we're doing. So if our word is isn't, our 2 words are is not. Now not is one of those rule breaker words where you only remove the O, replace that with an apostrophe, and it changes into isn't. Okay, now you know what that apostrophe's been doing there all these years. It's a replacer. It's a placeholder. Your word is aren't. Aren't. The 2 words are not. So for isn't, by the way, just backing up, I got some people spelling it like this. Can you see what would have made that spelling perfect? It would have been perfect if this apostrophe is in the place of what was removed. So the apostrophe needs to be the placeholder for the letter or letters that were taken out. As this right here, it's not standing for any, it's not replacing anything. It's in the wrong spot. So the apostrophe always has to go where the letter was that was taken out. All right, so your word is aren't. Aren't. Knowing what I just taught you, see if you can, some of you might want to try what I just explained over here. That apostrophe is going to take the place of the O that was there. You're taking the O away and you're replacing it with an apostrophe. So aren't, we're going to spell the first word as always, this just like it is. We're going to take away just the O in the word not. Not and would are the rule breaker words that are most common. You replace that O with an apostrophe and then squish it all together. Okay? All right, let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. Aren't you kidding? Aren't you coming? Yeah, it's a real word. Let's try they'll. They'll be coming over tonight. They'll is short for they and will. So I'm going to change the second word, take out the first vowel and everything in front of it, replace it with an apostrophe and squish it all together, making sure this stays in the right spot. So we keep the first word as is. Now our apostrophe isn't going to go between the two words. That's not where it goes. It goes unless it's taking out the, excuse me, unless it's replacing the letters that are taken out. It's a placeholder for what was taken out. So they'll, yeah, I shouldn't have said it's not going to go between the two words. It doesn't up here for not, but it does go, it happens to be between the two words on this one because it's replacing the W and the I. Okay, so you try there, short for they are. There. This is an important word to know how to spell. There. And then put it in the, oh good, Monica. I don't think you were saying that. Beautiful. Good, Carla. Yeah. Now you understand this word, right? Because there are 3 different ways to say this. So let's figure it out. So we have they, which we're keeping the same. We change the second word. We take out the first vowel and everything in front of it. Replace it with an apostrophe, squish it together. There is there. Now look at these 3 choices for that word. There, there, there. You're not going to be confused anymore. This with the I in it, I is a person. So this has to do with people. Their house, their car. The one with the I in it has to do with people. Okay? I is a person. So their clothes. That is the one with the I. This one here has the word here in it. That's a place. Put it over there. Go over there. Okay? Here is a place. This is how you spell the one with the place. About a place. And then the one with the apostrophe, now you know it's short for 2 words. They are. They are. So let's go to their house. Let's go over there. They're coming to our house. Yeah? Did you learn anything just then in the last 3 seconds with those, about those 3 words? Yeah? Or did you already know that? Nice. I thought you'd like that. Okay, so I want to do one more real quick one. Let's do the word, let's do there is. So your 2 words are there and is. Just to bring it on home. Bring it on home. There is. I want you to do theirs. Yeah. Now you understand. What that apostrophe's been doing in those words all this time, all these years. So we're going to spell the first word like it is, leave out the first vowel of the second word, replace it with an apostrophe. Whoopsie. Squish it together. Was that fun? Did you like, are you happy that you came to class today? Did you learn one thing? Wasn't that kind of, I don't know, I just think that, I feel like that's fun. It's a pattern that you can count on pretty reliably. It's pretty consistent, and now all of those apostrophes and all those words are going to make sense. Now the difference between there, and there is going to make sense. You know, when you hear a contraction, what you have to do, you have to separate the 2 words, change the second word, take out the first vowel and everything in front of it, replace what was removed with an apostrophe, squish those 2 words together. Yeah? Yeah. Yay! All right, my friends, that was fun. You're amazing. I'll see you on Wednesday with some real words for October. Bye, everybody.